Okay, so good evening to all. So let's today start with the new topic here. Okay, so here we are going to starting the new topic with the negative inventory management here. Okay, so any one of you know what is the meaning of the negative inventory and how it will be handled? Any scenario or negative stock handling? Is it possible if we have the zero stock and can we issue the material if we have the zero stock in our location? Anyone knows about that negative stock handling and what are the any configurations are required for that? Already we have seen during the configuration part for the Migo, correct? Land parameters and all. Any one of you remember? I'm audible?
Yes, Mayur.
Okay, no one of you know about that. How to manage
No,
the negative
no.
inventory stock. Okay, no. Okay. So today we can just learn about this. Okay, how to manage the negative inventory stock. Okay, so first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm just initially creating the one material for your easy understanding here. Okay, so what I can do, I can just create a one raw material or any spare parts or anything else. Okay, you can just create it one material. Okay, so here I can just take you the one scenario here. Okay, so just take an example. Okay, so one material which is right now I'm just going to create here. Okay, so we have the zero stock into our company's premises. Okay, but we have created the purchase order for the 1,000 quantity or 1,000 whatever here. Okay, I can just create as a servo 220 oil. Okay, so this is the material. Okay, so this is we are just going to this it as a liter. Okay, so this material we have the zero stock. Okay, but what happened? We have already created the purchase order for this material, but we have not done any kind of a goods receipt for this material. Okay, so in that case, how to manage the negative stock of this material? Okay, so that is only the scenario. If you have the zero stock of that material, okay, but vendor has supplied the material into the company's premises. Okay, but only the thing is remaining what you have not done the GR. Okay, so due to the some time issue or due to the material is required on the urgent basis, directly you are just going to issue the stock to your production line or into the your departments and all. Okay, so in that scenario, how this will be managed? Okay, so I can just keep as 100. So only the thing is change here while creating the material or whenever you're going to use the existing material also. Okay, so the change is here only. So into the plant and storage location data. Okay, we need to activate the negative stock of that material. Okay, so what I can do, I can just go and change into the MM02, whatever the material recently we have created. I can just copy it. Okay, so deselect the views. I can just select only the general plant data 1 and 2 storage. Okay, just click on it and activate the negative stock of this material. Okay, which is the first prerequisite for this. Okay, so under the plant data and storage location 2, so here is the option available under the general plant parameters. We need to activate the negative stock in a plant. Okay, this is the first thing we need to do for the negative or inventory for the material. Okay, just save this. This is the first thing. Okay, right now what I'm going to do, we can just check the stock of this material. Okay, just let consider already you have consumed the stock of this material right now. You have the zero stock available into your company's premises. Okay, so if it's a zero stock quantity, is it possible to issue the goods? So can I go for the Migo? Okay, so if we have the zero stock, so what I can do, I can just select as a goods issue and orders. Okay, you can keep as a material number, quantity as a 50. Well, this is the urgency. Okay, 50 liter. I just want to issue the production line. Okay, but we have the zero stock into the MMB. So if I'm just going to do the goods issue without the stock, just check. System is showing you the issue or error here, correct? So dissipate the storage location unrestricted use 50 liters, correct? So is it not possible? Okay. So without activating the plant parameters, is it not possible to do the negative inventory of your material? Okay. So for this, we require one basic configuration. Okay. What is that configuration? I can just show you here. We can just follow for the SPRO right now. Go to the SPRO. Let's go to the path. And what we are going to do, we can just go for the materials management. Under the materials management, we are going for the inventory management and physical inventory. Okay. So where it will become? Here we can go for the goods issue and transfer posting, because we are doing the goods issue and transfer posting. Into the same tab, we can find the option available called as the allow negative stock. Once we can click on this, okay, system will be asking for your valuation area. So what's our valuation area?
Plant activity.
Correct. So plant is our valuation area. Okay. We can just go and check. So here the checkbox is not activated for the negative stock. Okay. Just click on the checkbox. Okay. Go for the save the data. Okay. Once you can just execute and save the transition, then we can go for the check option here. Okay. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay. Just change the edit option here. So here you need to activate the negative special stocks here. Okay. Like if you are going for the negative stock for your vendor consignment or the RTP, anything else. Okay. Stock of the material with respect to the vendor, consignment stock, returnable packaging and all, project stock and sales order. Okay. So as per your requirement, you can just activate or do the configuration here, whatever the negative stock you want to follow for your plant here. Okay. So Rina, you asked me here, correct? What is this usage of this plant parameters? Under the plant parameters, we are going to activate this negative stock handling here. Okay. So after entering doing the checkbox here, we are just going to activate the negative stock for your storage location here. Okay. So which storage locations you are going to allow the negative stock? I'm just going to select the, okay, so spare parts and RM00. Okay, whatever you want, you can just check it as per requirement and just save the data. Okay, once you can save the data, system is going to allow you to post the negative inventory here. Okay, this is the one basic configuration which is required for the negative posting. Okay, already we have seen this scenario where under the plant parameters, if you remember duration of the Migo configuration, correct? Anyone of you remember this? Okay. So we already done some plant parameters just for your understanding purpose, correct? We can go for the TP10. Before this, these all check boxes are unchecked there, correct? So right now, as we have done this negative stock as a mandatory, or we are going to allow to post the negative stock. So this checkbox are we have selected here. Okay. This is the one configuration we are going to do for the negative stock handling. Okay. Other things are not required. This is the negative stock, whatever we are going to activate right now. Once you can activate the stock, okay. So what I'm going to do, initially I'm just going to do the create the purchase order with the vendor. Okay. So what happened? We have just created the PO for that servo 220 oil. But the thing is only here, we have not what we can say, not posted any kind of a goods receipt for this material. Okay. But immediately the material is required. Okay. The stock is available at your storage location. Okay. But you have not posted the GR. So what I can do, I can just create a PO for the 200 liters. Okay, so the question is this. Net price can be present. 100 rupees. Okay, so 200 rupees per liter. I'm just going to maintain the ERS, no issues. Okay, so this is the purchase order, which is I'm going to create here. Okay, once we are just going to create a purchase order, just save the purchase order number. Okay, right now, yes, I can just save the purchase order number here. Right now, what I'm going to do, so just going to check the stock of the material. Let's check the stock right now. So we have the zero stock into the unrestricted use, and we have the another stock as a 200 quantity. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, we are going to do the or posting the negative inventory for this material. Okay, so how the system will be behave for that, let's see. So what I'm going to do, we are going to do the issuing the material here, goods issue with the material number. Let's copy the material number for which we are going to the negative stock posting. Okay, so you see the material number, server 225, quantity 50 liters. Okay, so immediately I'm just going to issue the material to the production team before doing the GR. Okay, so this is the done. I'm just going to check on item. Okay, check it. Right now, system is allowing us, correct? If you can just check, there is no issue. Okay, it's only warning, not kind of a error message. Before this, it's a error, correct? Right now, system is going to allow me to post the negative inventory because we have the zero stock. Okay, 50 liters stock is going to be negative right now. Okay, so let's see. I'll go to the MMB once again and check the stock of the material. Okay, we can just refresh the stock once again. Can you see here? The stock of the material is showing into the negative right now. Able to see right now here? All of you?
Yes.
Correct. So this is another stock is a 200 quantity here. Okay, but we have the 50 quantity into the 50 liters into the minus. So how system will be pick the stock then? After the GRN only, correct? So PO order we have created for the 200 quantity and the minus stock is 50. Then after the GRN, how many stock will be here? Then
150.
correct. Okay, so 150 stock is here. Okay, so what we are going to do? We are just going to receive the material into the Migo. We are just going to do the goods receipt. Just page the purpose. Sorry. This is always indicated a PO for the 200 quantity. Let's see how system will be here for the negative stock here. Okay, with the goods receipt. Check. No any issue. Post the document. Material document is going to be posted. Again, we are going to do the, or we are just going to check the stock of the material. Able to see right now, 50 quantities automatically going to be minus here. Okay, so if we can go and check the materials movement for this material, 50 quantity we have already done the consumption. Okay, just go it, click on the material document number, check the FI documents. whatever the accounting entries, BS6 for your stock consumption, and GB for your consumption of your raw material here. Okay, this is how system is going to allow to the negative posting of the material. Okay, so case only is here. If we have done the created the purchase order, only due to the lack of the timings, we are directly going to issue the material to the production department. Okay, after that, once we can free, then we are posting the goods receipt for that material. Okay, so that is only the scenario for your negative stock handling here. Okay, this is the way how we are just going to manage the negative stock and all. Okay, so only the two prerequisites are for that. One is to mark the checkbox into the material master view under the plant and storage locations tool. Okay, and the configuration we need to activate the negative stock for your uh, plant. Okay, that we need to activate and allow to storage locations on your special procurement activities. We need to do the checkbox for that. Okay, so this is the way how we are just going to manage the negative inventory into the SAP materials management. Every one of you are clear about this? Any doubts?
Hi, Mayur.
Yeah, yes, Anuj.
Actually, we know about the config as you discussed,
Hmm.
but I am not able to understand how exactly is it work in
Hmm.
real life.
Yeah, already I mentioned you correct here. Okay, so just to take an example. Okay, instead of oil, just take an example of any other material here. Okay, so if I can order the any kind of a raw material or packing material here. Okay.
Yes, yes, we
Uh,
can take
hmm,
exactly.
hmm,
मतलब मेरा ये
hmm.
जैसे हमने पहले माइनस निगेटिव स्टॉक इशू कर
Correct,
दिया.
correct.
अब हमने 200 क्वांटिटी या 200 लीटर जो भी
Hmm,
ऑयल लिया,
hmm.
तो 50 सिस्टम तो 150 दिखाएगा, लेकिन वो 50 किस तरह से प्रोडक्शन टीम के पास कैसे जाएगा, वो सब समझ में नहीं आया.
50 already we have issued na firstly, then we have done the GR na. Firstly, we already issued na.
वी इश्यूड बट एक्चुअल क्वांटिटी वाज नॉट देयर. वी इशू ऑन द सिस्टम ओनली. अब
और do you
मान लो
know?
जैसे प्रोडक्शन चल रहा है
हाँ.
किसी चीज का और
हम्म.
वहां रिक्वायर है बट हमारे पास मटेरियल नहीं
तो ये
है
केस
ना.
उधर लागू ही नहीं पड़ता है ना. तो मैंने आपको क्या बताया, हमारे पास जब स्टॉक अवेलेबल है, बट इंस्टेड ऑफ डूइंग द GR, physically we have given the material to the production team. Okay, but instead of the GR posting, we directly have the consume or directly transfer posting of that material. Okay, so that time it will be only used physically. If you have the stock, that time only you are going to use this.
ओके.
You're getting my point?
ओके.
Means purchase order already we have created. We have given the purchase order to the vendor also. Vendor has supplied the material to the company's premises. But due to the lack of a time or due to the some emergency, directly we are giving a supplying the material to the production team. Later we can do the GR. The process is there only.
ओके.
Got it right now?
यस.
Okay. Any other doubts? Any question? So all are clear about this. Negative stock handling.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is some kind of emergency case. Okay. Sometimes maybe this will be question asked. Okay, how to manage the negative inventory into the space. So this is the configuration you can just add and just do the negative stock handling into the SAP MM here. Okay,